The 1970s, also dubbed as the pivot of change, was an important time in history for countries all across the world. In Canada, the social change from the 1960s continued, with the baby boomers reaching adolescence and redefining previously set social norms. A country full of mystery, China started opening up to the world during the second half of that decade. The Canada-China Scholars Exchange Program, known as the CCSEP, was established in 1973, allowing Canadian scholars and students the opportunity to travel to China to benefit both countries' understanding of the other. Since then, some other programs and opportunities have also helped Canadian students to study in China.
We all live in a world full of global problems that require global solutions. And so international education is even more important now. And in that context, this very exciting program of the Canada-China Scholars Exchange has been really a catalytic program in fostering those long-term ties and those bridges between Canada and China.
I think for society, it's important to know our neighbors, and everyone around the world are our neighbors in the end. And for instance, the Canada-China Scholars Program, which has been in existence for almost 45 years, we have succeeded in developing a program between Canada and China that actively supports the understanding of our countries by our populations.
Since the establishment of the CCSEP, many Canadian students have since got the opportunity to embark on an academic journey to China through various scholarship programs. We have had the privilege to hear many of the alumni's interesting stories of their experience in China, such as those from the CCSEP alumni, Paul Brennan and his wife, Suzanne Dachau.
En histoire internationale. Au lieu d'étudier l'Europe et l'Amérique du Nord encore une fois, j'ai voulu connaître le monde, et dont la Chine. Et un professeur très connu, Paul Lin, qui avait fondé le Centre d'études est-asiatiques à McGill. Et c'était magnifique, parce que c'était vivant, il racontait des histoires de comment c'était. Alors, ça m'a intéressé à étudier, puis après ça, évidemment, d'aller voir ça. On voyait la Chine comme de façon méfiante, puis du côté chinois, on était les capitalistes, les bourgeois qui s'en venaient corrompre la révolution, et on était très bizarre aussi. Alors, on oublie des fois là, qu'on partait d'une période de manque de compréhension qui ne serait même pas imaginable aujourd'hui.
Il y avait un sens d'aventure, d'avoir aussi une possibilité. On avait une bourse, on était payé pour aller en Chine. Bon, on n'avait pas beaucoup d'argent, il faut se comprendre, c'était minuscule, mais quand même, c'est une possibilité de découvrir le monde, de faire quelque chose d'autre.
A lot was being said in the press, in the media, about China and all the changes there. And my husband and I, we were both working at the time. We had good professional jobs, me in the government and my husband in the private sector. We saw all this press coverage and we thought, gee, this is interesting, maybe we should just go and see it ourselves.
It was 1983. Deng Xiaoping had opened up the economy of China. So it seemed to me that there were a lot of possibilities. So I decided to study Chinese and went back to do my master's in history of China.
I was studying Chinese history at McGill University and then at the University of British Columbia. So the idea of going on the exchange was very important for me.
当时申请了2个奖学金，一个是安德烈省和江苏省姐妹省的一个交流项目吧，还有一个是联邦政府国与国之间的这个交流项目。结果2个项目都获得了，这个就挺为难的，到底选择哪个？其实选择也是不难，因为参加 CCSEP 这个联邦项目呢。这个安排我到北京大学，那肯定是选择这样的机会。
我很早离开父母，18岁到中国一个人呢，那么辛苦学习汉语，为自己建立了我自己一圈子好多朋友在中国。另外一个呢，因为在工作当中呢，给我好多机会去 发现那个欧洲国家到这么多国家都怎么发展，都是怎么样的。然后除了我去过韩国，也去过那个非洲差不多18个国家考察，带中国企业去投资。所以呢，这样的话，整个世界眼光呢，给我看得出来一些那个发达国家到底用什么模式来发展。发展中国家像中国，如何把自己的一个特色，自己的文化特色，再加一个国际方面的来做你自己的一个发展路子的发展方向呢？
So we arrived in a country that was still in political movements and a bit of chaos, but that was great for us. We were able to see the end of the Cultural Revolution and the beginning of, the new phase. So all of that to say is, for me, it was like discovering a totally new world.
The exchange students visited the same country and perhaps the same cities, but each of them got to see and live China from their own unique perspectives. Each has their own experience, which makes them who they are.
Because there are so few other foreigners, you spend almost all your time, with people that are in Shenyang, and so, you get to, I guess, sort of feel the city very quickly.
We didn't have Chinese roommates at first, right, either. So it was like a little international student enclave, because I think we were the first group, so I understand that they and the Chinese side were trying to figure out how do we manage all these wild students from around the world who want to do all kinds of things, right, and won't listen to us even if we. So not an easy context, but so a number of us pushed to say, no, we want a Chinese roommate. That was a struggle, but eventually we got a roommate who became a friend, still a friend today.
我们在处处玩或者处处旅游，那人人都看着我们，看啊，外国人，因为他们特别是小孩，有些小孩他们可能这个可能是他们第一次看一个外国人。
It was easier to make friends with Chinese people. They would be like, "Oh wow, your Chinese is very good," even though it wasn't really that good. But it was a good conversation starter, and we were able to get interested in each other that way.
At Nankai University, I used to live in residences, so we used to study a little bit and then just live the life of a student living in a residence. Hanging out with friends and discovering the city and spending time with Chinese friends as well, and so it's a great experience. I recommend it.
We're not forced to go there. We chose to go there, and so I would say that nothing I experienced in China for over those 2 years would be considered a hardship.
Everything in Wuhan University is a part of my life, so for sure I miss it every day.
因为我到中国去留学的时候，70年代，对我的权益上对我的 career 工作有很大的影响。It opened up, my 40 years of working on China-Canada relations in very many different programs. To see the transformation from 73 to now is just amazing. 了不起. Even some of the Chinese don't realize where this country was, 40, 50 years ago, which we were, really privileged to see. So having that experience abroad changed personally and professionally as well.
开始学中文本来就是学差异，如果是正好是差异吸引着我们去学异国他乡的文化。
Canadians can take advantage of that.
We need to have more people doing this.
La valeur, ça a été vraiment l'expérience, l'ouverture.
It really pushes you to discover a new person in yourself.
I guess it's just a really eye-opening experience.
因为来了中国，你也知道，就是改变我一切方向。
It definitely opened up my worldview, I would say.
It was really the discovery of something that really became my whole career.
Embrace it, live it. It's gonna go fast.
if I hadn't had that experience, I don't know where I would be.
We must continue our wonderful efforts, such as through the Canada-China Scholars Exchange Program.
For the students who are hesitant, the supported environment is terribly important, which is why CCSEP is such a good program.
For CCSEP, next year will be the 45th anniversary. I think we may try to arrange something to celebrate and to also to encourage more young students to look at this program.
Adventure, learning, love, career, dreams. With Canada-China relations remaining strong today, the CCSEP and various scholarship programs continue to provide students and alumni a rich learning experience and a promising future. An exciting life awaits if one is willing to pursue passions and explore the world. When will be your next journey?